2004 Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Jose Alvarez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Drives it out to deep right center field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Career homer number 149. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is McCutchen. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit to short. There's Segura. And they're on 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 0 for 4. 0-1 the count. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. These Rockies guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Pop straight up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Desmond racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he lets it in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece. Again, Corey Dickerson, 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia, all tied at 1-1. Here's Daniel Murphy now. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Batting 5th, the center fielder.
In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond. And a high strike there, 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, D-Rose, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
The catcher.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the pitcher's spot. That'll be John Gray. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Desmond, the runner at first with 2 gone. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 2 and the Phillies 1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Gray has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Standing in, Michael Franco, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Dahl will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jose Alvarez.
Digging in, Jose Alvarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Desmond moving forward. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Fouled away. Blackmon has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
We're back as the Phillies line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hit in. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Leading up.
Thank you, Heidi.
Phillies, the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Segura turns and goes to second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Now he just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
well-executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're down 2-1. Next, it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Line towards center field. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They lead it 2-1. Corey Dickerson, he's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Ripped on the ground to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Andrew McCutchen is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Bronco.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. He grounds it sharply to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Our score remains 2-1. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Franco has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, number 58.
Digging in to try it again, number 58. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the third baseline. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher, number 55.
So striding in, John Gray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The right fielder, number 19. Charlie.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing and a liner. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
From the stretch. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The second baseman.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a ball headed for Murphy over there at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 3. Bryce Harper.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. The 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The set and the 1-1. Got him lunging for 1 there as this is pushed foul off to the left. It's 1-2 now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. This is pulled into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
In now, Rhys Hoskins.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Popped him up. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double through 5 innings, and we are tied 2-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story, 0-for-2 for him to this point. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
The left fielder, Story,
is put in play to the right side of the infield. Rogers brings it in, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Line hard to center field, and he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throw won't get him.
Boy, Dero, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies strand 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Ready for another chance, Daniel Murphy, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he pops it up. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Hernandez at second. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Now batting, number 7.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rockies are down quietly. Score remains 2-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brian Shaw gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Jay Bruce is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-2 home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Segura is retired, and there's one
now
away.
Second baseman,
So digging in now, Cesar
Hernandez.
Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And oh, this one's by him to the backstop.
The first baseman, number 17.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. Ready on 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame. Jake Arrieta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. The Phils leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Number 31.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping in now, number 31. No balls and 1 strike. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Garrett Hampson will come on now and pinch run here. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, David Dahl. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Settling in now, Nolan Arenado. His history with Jake Arrieta, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's set. The 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
0-2. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Rockies lead this one 4-3. Garrett Hampson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 1.
James Pazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
James.
Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 0-1 delivery. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Blackman. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball. And now
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Yonder Alonso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Alonso.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Murphy aboard here at first with nobody out. 0-2 to Alonso.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Yonder Alonso becomes the first out of the inning.
7.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1.
The batter, number 58.
Stepping up to the plate, number 58. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Slice down the left side, but foul. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Rockies strand 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Wade Davis is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
71. Wade Davis.
Number 40 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Number 58 recovers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. One out, nobody on. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Story scoops it up on to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally.